Crafty peeps. Okay, I'm excited to do another tutorial with you. This is our fifth December Craftology box tutorial, I believe. I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. Anyway, today we are going to make a peekaboo card, and I learned how to do this from a Stampin' Up! Instructor named Meg Loven that I saw on Pinterest. Okay, and so I thought I would try to recreate this. So, basically, let's get started. You're going to need your 12 by 12 papers in your kit. And if you have the extended kit, you could use your ephemera, but you do have plenty of stickers in your 12 by 12 kit that you could definitely use to embellish this. So the first paper I'm going to use is the Girls in Cities, and of course this is Metropolitan Girl with Stephen Duncan. Love this. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to score everything first because I think it'll just be easier for you to see what I'm doing. So for the front of my card, I'm going to need to score it at 4 1/4, 5, 8 1/4, and then my fold line or my score line is going to be at 5 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and get that out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and get out my dolly cutter and try to make sure it's right on the line. Cut that. And then cut off my excess that I don't need. And I always save my scraps. So just want to make sure I got that right. I need to really get a better light in this room. Okay. Let me do just a tiny little sliver more. There we go. That's what I love about this cutter. Whew. Does those slivers like no problem. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. Then for my next one, for the back of my card, it's going to be 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. So again, 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. And then I'm going to score again at 5 1/2. Okay. I'm going to cut that off. Oops, let me get my little piece out of the way there. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. Then for my final piece, for the inside of my card, it's going to be 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and I'm going to use a different pattern for my inside. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, so for my inside piece, it's going to be 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And then you're going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay, let me go ahead and cut that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink my edges. And right here I'm just using brushed corduroy. And since I want this to be my inside, I'm going to go ahead and fold it over. Oh, hold on. Sorry, wrong way. My bad. Fold it over. So that's going to be my inside. I've already inked these black. And then on this one, yep, that should be right. Yes, but for this one, I've literally got this one upside down, but that's okay. Let me see if I have another piece that will work for my inside, and I don't. Okay, my back piece, that's okay. So I'm going to see my score line right here. I'm going to go ahead and fold it. And burnish it in. Make it nice and clean. And then when I line these up, they should all line up properly, okay? Now, if you want to have your peekaboo window, you're going to need a circle punch or it could be any kind of punch, really, honestly, but it's got to be about 2 inches. And I have the Spellbinders Nestabilities S as in Sam 4-114, and this is just their circle. Their standard circles is what it says. So I'm going to find the one that's about 2 inches and pull that one out, and I'm thinking this is it. Yep. It's easier to do this with a hole punch, seriously. Okay, but since I don't have one, I'm going to use my dies. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a hole punch that will go through this one, and the back of this, okay? So it's going to go through all of these sides, okay? So for me, I'm going to go ahead and figure out that I wanted approximately about maybe, see, this is about that. This is the 1/2 inch line here. Okay. So I'm thinking about 3/4. Okay. And so I'm just going to hold that with my finger and I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Okay. Maybe, I'm sorry, did I say 3/4? Maybe more like, I say 5/8, okay? So right about there, okay? Then I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna get my cheap washi tape, as I always use. And I'm just gonna hold that down, okay? Now, if you're good at layering these and can do it all at one time, my cutter will not cut through 3 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and do one at a time. I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I have my first hole, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up really well. And so I'm just going to draw a circle of where I want my other one to be, okay? But I want to make sure that the windows line up. So I have to kind of get a guesstimation, not a guesstimation, like an accurate reading of where it's going to be at, okay? Now I can go ahead and line up my little thing here. I hope that's right. Maybe I'll do it like this, just to be on the safe side. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut these out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back again. So right now you should have, and I kind of goofed how I did this. I should have done it this way, okay? So this is the back of my card, and this is the inside, okay? Then I want this like this, okay? Now, they're not going to see this piece, so it really doesn't matter. You could use a one-sided paper collection, but this one is double-sided, and that's why I love it. Now we're going to get out our score tape, or you can use your art glitter glue, which is what I'm going to use today. Let me just get out my Score Pal mat. And we're going to start piecing this together. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can get this to work this morning. Alrighty, there we go. Easy peasy. I'm going to go ahead and put a thin line. Around my edges. And then I need my longer side this way on the front, okay? I'm going to line them up. And then I'm going to burnish it in. So now it should look something like this. Okay, I'm not worried about this being upside down. They're not going to see that on the inside. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to attach it right here, right on this edge, okay? So it's going to be like so. And you can use your glue or you can use your score tape. I'm going to go ahead and use my glue because that way I have some room to move it around, and I'm going to do a thin line. Okay. And so I'm going to turn it this way. It's a little easier for me. Okay. Just making sure it's lined up properly. Push that down a little bit because this will help your card run a little smoother. Okay, so you see how this is upside down? That is okay because we're going to fix that. I'm going to put a design behind here, and I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to use, but I thought that this would be really cute in my collection here of ephemera, which is the extended kit. I really like, I'm not sure if I'm going to use her because she's already round and pre-cut. That's kind of cute. Or my other one that I was thinking about was, and where did it go? Oh yes, A Night on the Town. I think I like that one. Even though it's not round, it doesn't really need to be, because it fits right in there. So I'm just going to line it up and kind of decide how I like it here. Do I want it to be kind of curved? Do I want it to be straight? And then with my hand, I'm going to hold that in place. And I'm still holding it in place. Don't want that to move. I just kind of flipped it over. Let me move all the stuff out of the way. Sorry, let me move this junk out of the way here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do a little practice glue just to make sure I have it set right. Okay. Now I'm going to close my card. And when you open it, you see the knight on the town. Is that not stinking cute? Okay, so now that I know it's in the right spot, I can just open my card back up and fully glue it down. And make sure you glue it down here and not to the window. Otherwise, it won't be a peekaboo anymore. Because I almost thought about that and I was like, what am I thinking? Okay, so it definitely needs to be on this piece. And like I said, they're not going to see the inside of the card, only this little piece here. Okay. But if it drives you crazy, you could use a solid colored cardstock on the inside. And then there's my card. Is that not too cute? I will go ahead and put the measurements in the About box for you, which is below my video. And then hopefully you all will post what you've made on scrapbookersofcountrycraftcreations.com because I would love to see them. I love seeing y'all's finished projects, and you all are just amazing crafters. I'm going to be back with the finished product. I'm just going to go ahead and decorate this baby up. And then I will be back, all right? Bye, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I totally forgot something. Hello. Okay. This is what happens when you're ADD. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. I don't even know why I wasn't thinking about this. So you need to have a message right here. So you have to put something on this little back page if you don't have decorative paper, okay? So I've decided to do this Paris Boutique. And I'm just going to make a little snip off the top so that this will fit in here a little bit better because, like I said, they're not going to see that. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up here. Take off that little snip at the top. And again, I'm going to go ahead and hold this here, because I want to make sure that it's in my window right. Okay, and it is. So I'm going to hold it again, open this up, and go ahead and glue it down. Hence the peekaboo card, because then you have two little messages for your friends. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you just open it up like so. And now you have a double message. Is that not cute? I love this idea. Sorry about that, guys. You know, sometimes I'm on and sometimes I'm off. So I will be right back with the finished product. Okay, so I'm finally done. I basically used some stickers from the collection, some more of the scraps of 12 by 12 paper, and then also some of the tulle. I used a little pearl from my stash, and then I kind of added this little purse on a jump ring and attached it to the ribbon, and I thought it came out so cute. So of course it says Boutique of Paris, life short, go shopping. And then on the inside, I used some more stickers from the collection. I love this little boutique sign and the dress, and then born to shop, forced to work, and night on the town. And so I thought this would be like a really good gift to give a friend. Um, and I hope that my friend likes it because I'm going to send it to her. So I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous day. And I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. So see y'all soon. Bye.